If you quit right now, your future becomes predictable. You already know where your life ends if you keep choosing comfort over courage. But if you refuse to quit, if you take the leap with no guarantees, people will call you crazy. And maybe they should, because every extraordinary life once looked insane in the beginning. Listen carefully. Most people never discover who they truly are, not because they lack talent, not because God forgot them, not because opportunity never came. They never discover themselves because they quit too early. The moment life becomes uncomfortable, they stop. The moment they fail, they retreat. The moment people doubt them, they shrink back into safety. And then they spend the rest of their lives watching other people live the life they secretly wanted. Sitting on the sidelines, watching, dreaming, regretting, but deep inside, something keeps whispering, what if I actually went for it? What if I actually gave everything I had? What if the life I dream about is possible? That voice inside you, that's not random. That's purpose calling you. You see, the dangerous thing about quitting is not the failure. The dangerous thing about quitting is how easy your future becomes to predict. Wake up, complain, repeat, year after year. Same excuses. Same fear, same average life, and one day you wake up realizing you survived life, but never truly lived it. That should scare you more than failure ever could, because failure is temporary. But regret lasts forever. People are going to doubt you. Your friends might laugh. Your family may not understand your vision. Some people will call you unrealistic, crazy, obsessed, too ambitious. But listen to me carefully. Every successful person was once misunderstood. Every leader looked crazy in the beginning. Every dreamer was doubted before they were celebrated. Why? Because average people only understand average goals. They can't see what God placed inside you. And yes, you might fail. Not once, not twice, maybe 7 times, maybe 12 times. There will be nights where you stare at the ceiling wondering, why am I even doing this? There will be moments where nobody claps for you. Moments where you work in silence. Moments where your progress feels invisible. Moments where quitting feels easier than continuing. But those moments, those painful moments, that's where transformation happens. That's where character is built. That's where ordinary people become unstoppable. Understand this. Success has a tax. Everybody wants the reward. But few are willing to pay the price, the sleepless nights, the sacrifices, the loneliness, the discipline, the uncertainty. That's the price. And greatness demands payment. Up front, but on the other side of that struggle, you meet someone incredible. Your real self, the version of you fear tried to hide, the version of you comfort tried to destroy, the version of you God designed you to become. And there is nothing more powerful than a human being operating in their full potential. Nothing. Let me ask you something. When has stress ever solved your problems? When has overthinking ever changed your life? Never. Overthinking only creates prisons inside your mind. You replay scenarios that haven't even happened. You create fear from imagination. You convince yourself not to move before life even gives you a chance. And slowly, you become your own limitation. Your brain is designed to protect you. That's why fear exists. Fear says, stay comfortable, stay safe, wait until tomorrow. But growth never lives inside comfort. Never. Everything extraordinary requires risk. Everything meaningful demands courage. You will never feel fully ready. Read that again. You will never feel ready to start the business. You will never feel ready to chase the dream. You will never feel ready to take the leap And that's okay, because courage is not acting without fear. Courage is acting despite fear. If you truly want to change your life, you must make a decision, not a wish, not a fantasy, a decision. Because your life changes the moment your standards change, the moment you stop negotiating with excuses, the moment you stop saying, maybe someday, is killing people's dreams every single day. You already know who you want to become. Deep down, you know. You know the life you want. You know the discipline required. You know the habits destroying you. You know the excuses keeping you stuck. The question is not can you. The question is, will you? And let me tell you something powerful. The beginning stage, the struggle phase, the part where nobody believes in you, that becomes the most legendary chapter of your story. One day people will look at your success, but they'll never fully understand the nights you cried in silence, the sacrifices nobody saw, the battles you fought internally, the moments you almost gave up, but didn't. That's what makes legends different. To gain something valuable, you must sacrifice something comfortable. That's the law of growth. You cannot become powerful while remaining comfortable. You cannot evolve while protecting old habits. You cannot build a new life with an old mindset. Something has to go. Maybe it's procrastination. Maybe it's toxic people. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's the version of you that keeps doubting your greatness. But something must be sacrificed, because the future you dream about, it demands a stronger version of you, and that version is waiting on the other side of discipline, on the other side of pain, on the other side of consistency. So don't quit now, not here, not after everything you've survived. You've come too far to stop. You've cried too many tears to give up now. You've survived too many storms to surrender before the breakthrough. Your story is not over. This is only the beginning. Years from now, you will either say, I gave up because it was hard, or I became everything I was created to be because I refused to quit. Choose wisely, because your future is listening to the decisions you make today.